Hi, everyone. Jim Mullen here on Football Island once again. Thanks for joining us through Football Weekend in Canada. And this is one of the last announcements we have to make throughout the football weekend. If you're watching this for the first time, you may very well be watching this on Sunday. And we thank you for that. And we thank you for joining us through this first football weekend for us. We hope we've been able to share many different aspects of the football community with you. A few years ago, David Dubé and myself decided that Canadians in the NCAA needed to be recognized for their efforts. And we created the John Cornish Trophy as a result. The big trophy stays at the Canadian Football Hall of Fame. It's so heavy, it's never moving from the Canadian Football Hall of Fame. But for the last few years, we've been wanting to get individual keeper awards out to the winners of the award. Nathan Rourke won it the first 2 years, Chuba Hubbard the year after, and John Mechie the third was the last winner in the year of 2020. We finally got those trophies out to those individuals and those families. First of all, a few reactions from the recipients or the recipients' relatives in one case. And then we'll get to an interview with Nathan Rourke, who also has a great reaction at the front end and talks a bit about his days in Ohio. So enjoy.
Man. Oh, this dope. This is dope. Man, I want to say thank you to Football Canada and Canada Football Hall of Fame for voting me the John Cornish Trophy Award winner. This means a lot, especially just for my family back home and coming from Canada. I just want to say thank you.
I got it.
It's a gold brick.
Oh, it feels heavy. Oh. It's so special here. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
That's
upside down.
amazing.
Doing the 17 one first. Ooh, that's pretty nice. You see that? It's pretty cool, man. Let's see what the other, if they use the same picture, because that's from my senior year. So we'll see. Oh, they used a different one. Perfect. Look at that. That is very, very cool. That's awesome.
How proud are you of this double accomplishment?
Super proud. I was hoping that they would give two, because I know how hard it is to win one of these. We've had so many great players in the NCAA that are Canadian, and competition is stiff. So I'm really, really proud of the fact that I am able to represent Canada and Canadians in the NCAA with the Cornish Trophy.
What made you first want to pursue this sport, Nathan?
I was a big Brett Favre fan growing up, so I watched his highlights instead of watching cartoons, and so I just, as soon as I could get on a football field, that's what I wanted to do. And then, obviously, as a competitor, you want to play at with the best and at the highest level, and so that's what made me want to get down and play in the NCAA. Hopefully, get in a shot, play professionally at some point.
How big a role has your parents and family played a role in your success?
Yeah, huge part. They've been with me every step of the way. Obviously, not every kid can say that their parents made the huge jump to move down to a place like Alabama for their senior year so they could pursue their dream. I mean, that's pretty special. And I have the luxury of staying with them here now in BC, and so that's pretty cool. And they couldn't have done it without them.
And then having the guy who the award's named after, John Cornish, it goes without saying his accomplishments down there. I mean, being part of that legacy must make you proud too.
Yeah, it's super awesome. I mean, I met John at the 2018 at the trophy ceremony, and obviously what he's done to advance the sport, especially up here in Canada. He certainly left his mark in more than one way. So it's really cool to be kind of in the same conversation in terms of winning a trophy named after such a remarkable Canadian, and it's really cool to see how this is going to progress as well. I think the talent down in the NCAA is only getting better for Canada, at least.
And what about the trophies themselves? They're pretty cool, right?
They're pretty cool. I mean, Jim certainly raised the bar when he had the actual trophy. I was telling you a couple of days ago that the trophy in 2018 was just so heavy and massive, and he just went all out. And this is no exception. They are not as heavy, but they are. Jim certainly went all out in terms of these, and so these are pretty cool mementos. And so I'm very grateful for the fact that I'm able to get something to remember those 2 seasons by.